If we want to stay alive as species, if we want to survive, we have to look after each other, we have to look after the planet that we live on instead of destroying it.
This is so hard.
Who are you and what do you do?
My name is Aiyana Goodfellow and I'm an animal rights activist.
Why did you go vegan?
Because at that time my mum had seen something on Facebook, a video about dairy cows, and we were vegetarian anyway then, and we thought that eating cheese was okay, like we weren't hurting animals, but when we saw that we realised that we still were.
What type of activism do you do?
I do demos, protests, disruptions, done speeches.
Does it ever get hard being an animal rights activist?
Yeah, all the time, because some people are hard to talk to and they don't really understand the message that you're trying to tell them, but you have to just keep trying and you'll probably eventually get there. Like when we were doing skating, we kept trying and then we eventually got there.
So why do you think it's important to be an activist?
Because if we're not standing up for animals, then who will? Adults sometimes think that kids can't have a mind of their own and every decision that they make is their parents', but that's not true. We can make decisions of our own and we have our own minds and we can make our own choices. Adults are not necessarily more clever than children.
A lot of kids, they're realizing how it's so important for us to stick up for our planet, because if animal agriculture destroys the planet, where are we going to live?
I would say the hardest part of being an activist would probably be the frustration. You see everything around you and a lot of the time you can just see how people are hurting animals. As an activist, you work really hard to make a change and you work really hard to make a difference. And sometimes it's really distressing and really upsetting when you feel like you're getting nowhere. But when you see the difference and you see the change, it's really uplifting and it means a lot.
I've seen a lot of change of how industries that are big are starting to have vegan options and starting to become vegan companies, and I think veganism is becoming more of a household name now.
People say that activism is extreme, but what's more extreme, killing an animal or trying to save an animal's life?
What's the biggest change you would like to see in the world?
I would like freedom for everybody on this earth, human and non-human alike. I would like people to stop hurting each other, stop hurting animals, stop hurting the planet, and just be content and work together and try and make this world a better place. Because if we don't, and if we don't do it now, it sounds dramatic, but we're all gonna die.
Yeah.
Literally.
So I'm writing a letter to the Pope to get him to go vegan for 40 days for Lent. If he goes vegan, then it will really help the planet and the animals, because there's a lot of people that look up to him. I'm getting people to sign the letter, so will you sign the letter?
Yeah, okay.
I find her strength and conviction in what she talks about and how she believes in it and how she portrays it and portrays herself very, very inspiring, and so I'm proud of her, yeah.
Knowing that she's an example for other people, she gets them to go vegan or she gets them to go from vegan to an activist, makes me proud to see her influence. If they're shot down all the time and told, no, you can't do this or you can't do that, then we end up in a situation where we don't have leaders to look up to and our kids don't have leaders to look up to.
Allow them to find themselves, allow them to achieve, allow them to grow, and allow them to help others do the same.